Hi guys, Ilan here. Today we're back for another video. Was recording in 25 NL, but the record crashed unfortunately. We're going to do some live play today on 25 NL. It's been a while we didn't do a video in 25 NL, so here we go. A lot of players prefer best stuff, but I know a lot of you also prefer when I play lower stakes in live play. So I'm going to do it right now. A lot of video incoming in 1K NL, 5K NL, this type of limits. So let's keep you posted on that. Anyway, okay, so 5 I'm going to open here. So when you play this type of pool, especially in Zoom, it's super important to note and take notes and tag players. I'm not doing it because I'm recording and I just don't play 25 NL, but it's something you can do. I'm going to check these 5 here. Typically wise, you should play polar. I think you can just range bets when you play lower stakes. It's important to range bets, but also to think about what you would like to do, theorize what's the strategy on the turn. You can have simplified strategy, but you need to think about a more complicated one, I think. I'm going to check again on the turn. I think honestly, like betting small and bet should be the best play on the. Didn't thought enough about it, but I don't expect enough players to just bluff the river here. And now I'm going to bet 2 blinds. Just wants to value a queen. I don't think he will fold a queen, so yeah. If he fold, he had nothing. I think a lot of players will also like bluff in the check bet line. So it might be interesting to bet the air region on the river and like play more air as a check bet here. And you can have plenty of value in like this 5 anyway, so that's fine. And technically wise, you shouldn't do this sizing on the river, but like people are not calling when they do 3/4, so there's no point of playing GTO here. King stuff I'm gonna fold. King 10 off, going to open. And do soft 2. King 10, okay, against flats. Jack 3 suited here. Yeah, I'm gonna fold, it's a bit loose. That's okay to open if they are not free betting enough from the big blind. That should be close. From the small blind here, I will bet aggressively. So the small blind called calling range is stronger usually, but on this type of open board, there's a lot of turns in river I can overbluff. Expect overfold here, so I'm gonna bet 100% of my broadways, and it's gonna work pretty well. I don't expect players to understand what I'm doing, except if you're watching this video. I'm gonna bet half pot on the turn because I expect too much fall now when I bet 3/4. Now with 5/4 suited against the small raise on the small blind, I'm going to call. And he call, and now I don't think I get enough call by him, so I think I will check. And now I think it's a value in. I'm gonna fold. 5/4. This is a bit weird. I think I'm gonna raise directly here. If he has air, I don't see him betting big on the river, and now I just want to value an 8 on the best river. I'm gonna fold with him. I'm gonna show for YouTube. I think no, I don't think he will show. Okay, we'll see. In 5/4, I'm gonna jump here. We can think about betting smaller to like be sure to value an 8. I think he's always calling a jump, especially like a player is just like bet small, flop, excuse me, raise small with an 8 and bet the turn. On another profile, I just fold the river, so I just need to jump here. And on the turn, I think when they play like this, it's too much oriented toward high equity ends. And if it's the case, then there's no point of calling the turn because he has not that many like queen jack off that he's going to bet the river. And if he has queen jack off in the spot, I don't think he will bluff enough on the river, and I don't think he will bluff enough for big sizing. So I gain more money by raising against an 8 here. And river, of course, jam. I mean, I don't think I think like 99% of rec players are just not calling an 8, so there's no way we can do a lower sizing. I like to size smaller sometimes, but not in this spot. Did he show that the end with king 10? I don't think so, but no, he didn't. Okay, yeah, I think it's a value in. Like, I just don't see bluffs now, so I bet with Potter, half pot, yeah, like all the 10x, I kind of over pairs. I don't see players trying to make me fall and this strong, so I think we're like always behind. I don't see any natural bluff. Also, I don't see. I just don't see bluffs. So when you don't see bluff in general, even if they can have like no value in, it's possible that the value would always play as a check. I think we should be really careful here. Then it off. I'm gonna fold. I'll be in France for the EPT. So if you play EPT, just send me a message. We can do like a meeting, community meeting. Not sure to play. I think I will play the 5K, but I need to do something on the day. There is the main event. The day one. So I will play like the other day one, or like I will not play it. I'll see. I really don't like tournaments. I like them like when it's once per 3 months, something like this, just for fun. But I'm getting bored really fast. I don't want I don't want anybody seeing me playing tournaments. Sometimes I'm bored, like ace 4 off UTG 10 deeps. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'm gonna job just because I want to finish the tournament. And now, of course, if it's a 5K, I'm gonna play it seriously. Play it for the win. Is jack off here. I'm going to free bet this hands. Should be mixed, but if you play 25 NL and on GG is different because they can see your HUD, but you can if you're like new to the pool, you can just free bet all the time. This type of hands and to take a lot of time for people to see it. Queen Jack, I'm going to bet small here against what I think is a recreational. Okay, he only have 7 hands, but he's a recreational against the min raise here. I don't think the end is that strong, but so far the end I just called my re-raise. So I don't really want to re-raise with Queen Jack here. I'm gonna call. Now I'm not gonna follow turn. Yeah, I can think about raising now. It's really not that strong. Yeah, I'm gonna call. I think the profile I just play this way or too volatile to like fold 2 pairs. So I think I just need to play this way. It looks like a like king 3 of spade. This type of hand. It's really tough to know exactly what he has here. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I would say like king 3 or like king 7 of hearts, something like this. No, 6-5, okay. Yeah, it's tough to guess. I think I can raise bigger. Like this 5 can just play as a call. Yeah. Too much volatility. So I think it's the best way to play your hands. Against like tight Rex, you can jump the river, like do this type of move. But when you don't know the guy, just don't do this type of things. It's just not going to work that much. Okay. The pull at this limits is really tight, so like pre-flop be really careful. I think a good strategy pre-flop if you play the stakes is just broke kings plus because everybody is tight actually. That's the like tight pool paradox. I call it this way because if the pool is tight pre-flop, you have no incentive to play loose pre-flop when you're like 5 bets and then call a 4 bet. So you start being extremely weak pre-flop as everybody, and as more a pool is tight, more he's going to be tight. That's why it's funny. The opposite is not that true. Like it's not because the pool is loose that like tight players are going to play loose. Um, I mean, you still have some loose players in the tight pool, but they need to adapt. Um, I'm gonna fold king 8 here against a free bet. It's a bit loose. I expect maybe not against me because now like a lot of players are following my videos. But if you're known, just free bet more button against cutoff because they don't four bet enough and they call too much the free bet. When I say they call too much the free bet is in terms of theoretical frequencies, it's okay. But the hands are calling me, you just don't win money. When you call like pocket free out of out of position in 25 NL, watch your winnings with this type of hands, and you will see that you actually lose more than the fold preflop. So I don't really advise you to defend any hands preflop out of position, except big blind against small blind. Otherwise, you can honestly you can fold all the time. And like the close, okay, you can call maybe like tens, jacks, nines, ace queen suited, but you can play 4 bet or fold. So that's a cool strategy. And nobody know how to play against 4 bet fold because they have to change the free betting range preflop, and nobody do this. Like really, nobody does that. So queens here. I'm going to. I think I'm going to bet small. I don't mind checking also. Ace 10, I'm going to bet here. can just range bet like king 8 deuce. They need to raise 8-6 deuce 6. Here nobody do that, so nobody does that. Nobody? Yeah, nobody does that. I thought about like it was does or do. I sometimes I switch. King 8 suited, I open. One really cool benefits about doing videos just improved my English. My English was pretty pretty awkward at the beginning. Um, I have a lot of cool anecdotes. I will talk more about that in stream, I think. But I have a cool anecdotes of my English niveau. Like sometimes I went to Canada to learn English when I was it was the beginning I was learning poker. It was in 2007, no 2018, because the French team won the World Cup. Not like last year, but anyway. And I have a lot of like cool anecdotes. I have one where, of course, I'm going to talk about the end if I have one. Yeah. Okay. Now Queen 10 here. I'm going to call, and 10-9. Yeah, free bets. Queen 10. I'm going to check. I'm gonna raise directly. That's not the best hand to raise here. But when people range bets, they fall way too much type of board. So that's a cool exploit here. You can raise super often. Even the worst card, because now I block the fold, but that still will be a cool free bet. At 10-9 suited here, I'm going to call. I think at this pool, and this will be really careful about calling this type of hands, because directly should be called, but if they're not betting enough, you're going to lose money with this type of hand. So be careful. Now with the 9, I think it's cool to raise this type of spot to protect against 2 overs. And also, I don't think like the idea of the call is coming from like him barreling bluffs. I don't think it's above that much on this limit, so I think I would just click here, and if he jams, unfortunately, I think we have a call. When you min raise here, you just put like the king jack, king queen, ace queen in a tough spots, and you don't let him out, so expect this hands to be raised super often. And again, you need to compare both EVs. You don't have EV of calling here against most players, because I don't expect the 25 NL players to just three barrel all the time, all the bluffs here. Combined to, I don't expect him to bluff enough in general. I will not say it's the case of everybody, of course. Yeah, about the anecdote, I was in Canada, and I was on my most of friends, so July and Larry. They were in Ottawa. Ottawa? Wait, no, close to Toronto. I don't remember exactly the place. Close to lake, and one moment we were doing. They're preparing a chicken for for they invited the people, and prepared chicken, and they wanted to put it in the fridge downstairs. And so I was upstairs, and she asked me, "Can you put the chicken downstairs?" And actually, at this time, wait, this board is a bit different now, because 8-4-6 is a bit more condensed, so expect a bit less c-bet. And here blocks really more folds, and yeah, I'm gonna check raise a lot here, but not queen 10. I think it's just a bit too weak, unfortunately. So what I understand at this time is, when I first came to Canada, so I was like 16 or 17. I was 17. I was 17. I had a problem with my luggage at the airport. I never had the luggage. So I thought what she asked was like, this is super oversized. I'm gonna call because it's not that big, but it shouldn't be even that profitable. I'm gonna call, but yeah, not convinced about this call, honestly. Be okay. Yet I'm going to open. But that's smart if he knows me, that's smart, because I'm going to think this. I'm not going to forbid that much against this sizing, because I think it's more strong hands. Because usually it's weaker sizing used by weaker players, and weaker players and the free bet big blind and small blind. And now this is so weird, but I think I'm just going to bet big here, and he's going to call queens. He's going to call a 10. I don't know. Like I think just bet big here is good. Okay, we fold. But I don't think they bluff me when I check anyway. So it's either like small or big. but no check. Yeah, I thought she was saying put the check-in down, like to check on the computer for like the check-in of my flight. I don't whatever. So I let the chicken on. I let the chicken on the I let the chicken on the. But it's because I didn't think she was saying something about the chicken. So I let the chicken not in the fridge, and then it was completely. I mean, it was not in the fridge, so like you couldn't eat it, and that was funny because I was really upset. I didn't see they were upset. Tell me they were upset like 3 months later. That was pretty funny. Yeah. So I thought it was chicken and not chicken, and I did the mistakes because of the pronunciation. Yeah, pretty funny. But now it's okay. Now I do with less mistakes. Yeah, I think I will focus more on the technique. I will tell more about these anecdotes on streams. Ace 5 off here. I'm going to bet small. Here I'm going to fold 10 juice off. I'm folding. And 7 off. Again, tell me also if you like prefer if I speak like really 100% about poker, or if you're fine if I talk like 10% about something else. It's basically like talk when I don't have ends. Of course, when I have ends, I talk about what spots. For us who follow my videos on YouTube for the French audience last year, I sometimes I did video like I was playing poker, but I was not even talking about poker. This was pretty funny. Against Rex here, I'm limping, but no info. I'm folding. King 3 off. I'm folding. 7s. I'm opening this end. 6-4 fold. Jack 10, you can free bet this. Depends on the position. This guy opened really loose, so I'm going to free bet. If he opens loose, you win more in the calling line, but you also win more in the free betting line. This is fine. And also, I expect Rex players to massively under 4 bet, so like you have more EV in the free betting line. Listen. Going to bet small. Pocket 3. I advise you to fold, but I'm gonna call. I think I make money with freeze when I call. And now I think I need to fold. And do stuff. So it should be a call often against 2x, but 2.3 should be a fold. But given the fact I'm playing 25 now, I'm doing a video. I'm playing a bit wider. Okay, we have a call here. I'm going to check. I don't think I have any incentives to bet this hand actually. Okay. I think if you bet big, I'm going to fold directly on the turn. I don't expect enough. Nah, I can't fold against the side. So interestingly, he sized his hand. It's not 33%, so I think he sized it manually, which is going to change a lot because I expect less ends that size manually. On the river, we'll see. Now I'm really tempted to call. Okay, he checks. Can I value bet this? No, I don't think so. I lost against queens, so Ace 7 of diamond. Okay. Good give up. I was going to call you. Okay. Interesting. Ace king here. I'm going to bet small. Ace 5 off. I'm going to fold. I'm gonna do more like face cam video. Also, like I ordered the camera in Estonia and I never got it on Amazon, so I need to buy it one France. But if you want a good camera, that's so expensive. Like a really good one, or with like 800, 900. But I'm gonna do video for a while, so it's a good investment. I think the quality is way better than like my webcam now. I'm gonna fold 8 here. Pocket aces. I'm going to free bets. Um, hey, we have fun here. Currently recording. Cool. Hi to you, you should. You're going to win this end. I'm going to bet two here. So something interesting. I think if he knows me, I expect less. Like it depends because some players will be like more crazy because they know on YouTube and they play against me, and some players like they will not like to be judged. So it's tough to know exactly how people are going to deviate, knowing that they're going to like be on a video. I mean, I guess some players don't care also, but yeah, it's tough to know. Pocket jacks here. I'm going to open and ace to probably okay. A6 suited here against a big sizing. I expect a lot of pocket five, pocket sevens now, so I can't really raise this type of hands, just not strong enough. Okay, I'm going to check here with A6. Oh wow, I want to make a big bluff. I want to bluff now because I don't think he bet big with like 8-9. I want to represent 8-9. I'm gonna bluff. That's might be bad, honestly. Sorry, I just want to try it. On a jack here, I'm gonna bet small on turn. I think it's great. I'm gonna jump here. I think he will fold pocket five. I'm trying. Honestly, I'm not. If I were you, I will not do that because he fold the queen. I'm gonna show the a6. No, didn't show. At least we make fold the queen, which is great. I don't know if he folds pocket five. Tell me if you think he fold pocket five on two street because they are like it's tough to find the bluffs. That's cool if you can make fold the queen on one street. I think he had ace queen with this type of size. Maybe king queen, something like this. Okay, ace king going to open, 7-3 off. I'm going to fold. Mm, 10-4 off. We'll fold. Tell me also you prefer four table. Maybe it's a bit better. It's tough to speak while having four table, and I like to play just playing on two and deeply think about spots. That's why like I'm doing more video like this on 25 NL and 1K NL. And more best of is 1K NL. I need to do like a lot of editings. I need to wait. I need to table select. That's not the best option. Against soft spot here, we have a call. Because 6 I'm going to open. He checks. I think I'm gonna bluff the queen because I have some showdown value, but I don't see him calling with like. I don't think he has the ace of spade just because he called pre-flop. I don't think he's going to call enough with like a better queen, like queen jack, king queen, even ace queen. And I think I make fold all the like pocket pair with a spade. So I think over bluffing here is better. And against the half pot region, I think against the pool compared to 3, I have less showdown value, which means the EV of the check is lower. And I think the EV of the bet here is low, is higher. I should stable spots I need to over bluff because the bluff in my I don't have that many bluff in my plus region. That's why. I'm going to free bet here. And I'm gonna tag this guy for the bron tag. Bron tag means that they know me, which might always be useful for me in the future. 10 to soft. I'm gonna fold. Maybe limp. Okay. Gonna bet super small here with Jack 8. It's fine. Call. Turn is a jack. I'm going to play polar only here, and Jack 8 is mainly a check. I don't see any other move. Like the also move, but I don't think it will be great with this type of hand because the EV of the check is higher. But it will be to bet, even if I have low clubs, just to think that they're going to call and fold too much higher clubs. Because he doesn't have that many ace of clubs ends. He has like the suited region, he can raise on the flop. Ace of clubs can raise on the flop too, and he'll have like the ace 10, ace queen mainly. He checks super fast. I'm gonna bet small here. I think I have the best 10. Checks too fast. I think a club is thinking about it more. You'll have some like eight, five of clubs, but not that much. I think I have the best 10. I'm gonna value bet. Or if I know I can have, if I really have the best 10, I can size bigger. But the problem is if I size bigger and starts folding, I'm in really tough spots. So I'm just going to bet 8 here. Doing a call by queen 10 or something like this. Pocket deuces. Yep. We got some value. You didn't raise this on the flop. I think I can raise. You can call, so like it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm looking top pair. I think you can raise. Even on monotone board, it's not that bad. I'm gonna open ace 8 here. King jack off. I'm going to free bets. Sizing wise, you can do 4.5, but I just I have no logic when I change when I do 4.5, 4.6, just random. So it's okay not to have like only one sizing, but if you can have one sizing, it's really just I just like to click randomly. It's something I do at higher stakes. I don't think it's super useful, but I change my free bet sizing, but it's completely random. So I randomize the free bet sizing. I just want to I just want them to like either get lost or like lost time thinking study my sizing because they will see that it's completely random. It's a French player that gave me this idea. Yeah, I'm not doing it that much. It's not that mandatory. Let's say like I'm not playing GG that much right now. I will play only GG for streaming content, but now I'm playing other sites because as I said before, my rake back went a bit too low, so I had to stop. It was not worth it anymore. Okay, stand here, check the flop. You can range bet, it's true. Against this size, it's always a call. Let's see another option. Ace four is the best card of the deck. I'm going to barrel. That's why I over free barrel. Fall too much on the flop, not enough check raise, too much fall on the turn. So that's pretty cool. And I stand on the river. Now I'm gonna check here. We say he has Jack 9. No, King Jack. You know why I checked? Because he thought about it on the river a bit too long for me. So I start to be a bit suspicious. I could make fold this type of range. But again, sometimes I will be wrong. But I expected Jack to check a bit faster usually. Because most players have timing tell. So I expect one guy that I don't know to have timing tell too. And then it takes time typically or two pairs. It's something really important. Just try to focus on that. Sometimes you will be wrong. Sometimes it will not be true, but try to think about each timing tell that a player might have. It's maybe interesting. I'm not gonna talk too much about timing tell. It's a long topic, but it's something interesting to note here. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video now. Oh no, I'm not gonna stop the video now. We're going to play aces. Okay, I'm going to free bets. Okay. If you play like 10 NL, you should jump because they're not for betting fold enough, and on the four bets don't bet enough, so you don't have that much EV when you call compared to the raise. I don't know. He four bets big. That's me. I always think players might hold bluffs. A lot of players don't know me too, so I'm gonna call. On the flop. Okay, I'm gonna call. Not that good. Yeah, turn is terrible, so worst card of the deck. It's not because like I will not have the best hands to both of them, it's just because now he will bluff less. AC is too strong to fall on the turn, I think. The EV of the call should be too high. I expect not that many bluff on the river. Now I think I have the best, and I don't see why he will check king that passed. I'm gonna jump. I really think I have the best hand. I don't think he has a king. And he fold. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon. Bye, guys.